Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. How's everybody doing? How are all of you so far today? No Valiant Gauntlet? How do you know? Maybe there will be. Maybe, just maybe, there will be. You guys can hear me fine. I assume... Did you guys know? I'm back. Welcome back, Snoopy. Welcome back. Live stream alert. Alright, well, we're gonna go to the live stream then. This here, and it should start soonish. 1 second, let me... Where's the display capture? Here we go. I'm gonna set it up like this. Should be fine. Hey, Katya. Have a great...
Shut up and take my money.
Thank you very much.
Katya Jaylan $9.99. Have a great day.
Thank you. Let's add $6 to the wedding fund. And carry on. Calm and collected. Hopefully it's good, and hopefully talk about compensation for Aries back. They already said what is going to be the compensation for Aries back. It's going to be 5 level 1 revives, 5 level 2 revives. Who's good for Gwenperian? I believe Mysterio can do it. I think Warlock can do it. Who else had the passive heal block thing? Promo code we do not know yet. Who else is good for Gwenperian? And I know that Mysterio is common chat. Or Ronan. If you have a fairly high sig, Ronan can do it. Welcome to the monthly app stream. Hey, that's very insensitive, Brian. But hey, everybody I didn't say hello to. Joker, Wolverine, Mumu, SR Wrath, Snoop, Katya. Special hello to you. I believe that's your first super chat, isn't it, Katya? Hopefully it's good, and hopefully talk about okay. Youngin. What was the Aries bug? In the last phase, when every time you entered the fight, he was meant to lose one of his indestructible charges. He wasn't. Viv can do it. Yeah, Vision can do it with passive healer.
Shut up and
well,
take my
welcome
money.
here too, Snoopy.
Snoop Theful $4.99. I am here.
You don't get enough sleep to suffer through cringe? Well, that's why I am here. Because I help prepare you guys.
Hey, there's Skittles in there!
Don't let the beard fool you. He's a child.
It's funny because
Kabam. Kabam.
fall on my face.
It's Jover. I'm by done.
I just stopped watching John Wick 2 for this. Well, that's kind of your fault, though. I mean, I'm sure they will let us know something. This better be good. I know. Or else.
You've got to do better.
Kabam.
All right. Where was I able to see the Twitch drops again? No, that's not. Back to chat. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. 5. What is this? Okay. Advanced browser. Here we. What are the Twitch drops? Choices, community, partner jobs. I forgot where I can find them. Notifications, gaming, and here we go. Where, same as before, a few unique results. Oh yeah, I love John Wick movies for sure. Okay. Wrong stream, but Partners, press, gift card downloads. 1 second, guys. Where do you find?
Welcome back. This is a whole brand new live stream right here
Instead of the
on
game, because
Twitch.tv
very grounded. Thank you, another black man.
And I am one of
I'm
your
just
community
trying to
managers,
find where I
Kabam
can get my
Dork in the
Twitch
house,
drops.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't bring in the T-Rex, the Rexosaurus, your favorite dinosaur, Kabam.
I don't get the intro.
I mean, you could finish it. Asaurus.
Asaurus Rex, aka Karate Guy. What is going on?
Well,
Suckers?
drops in the words. Here we go.
Here with you guys, live in Vancouver. We're going to be talking about some new champs, some new sagas. We have some other surprises here today as well. It's going to be a great live stream, and I'm so excited to be hanging out with all of you today.
That's right. And we are also on our official YouTube page. So it's YouTube and Twitch.tv. And the giveaways are going to be happening on both sides, and it's going to be a great thing. So keep an eye out for that when we do that.
Kind of crappy ones though. But okay, let's get to it.
Shout outs. We have our crew here, our production crew. We have our social crew. We have our product management crew up in the house. And of course, we got Kabam Riggs over there running the whole show. I don't know where Murtaugh is, but that's fine for anyone who gets that. That
30,
is great
45.
extra bonus points that you can't really
Oh.
spend anywhere. But
45 minutes is
moving
max.
on, I also want to thank our producer, Kabam Breeze. Makes everything so easy, so light and airy here. So that's how we do the things.
Just heard Rex is ours.
How are you doing, brother?
Yeah, I don't like.
Really good today, Dave.
Not
Very
everybody
excited to
is
be here.
enjoying.
Always a blast to talk about what's coming up in MCOC. Couldn't be
Everybody
more
in the
That's right.
stream.
And before we get into that, just some ground rules. We want to make sure that we remind everybody to be nice.
Yes,
be
Hades.
nice in the chat. Be respectful. All that good stuff. So that you don't miss out on the great things.
Yeah, I
that we
prefer
have
codes as well.
Going
Because
on,
Twitch
and
dropped
we
that
have
kind
just
of
a
like,
couple of
anyways.
special announcements right at the beginning of the show here. We have some brand new rank 4s
Yeah, he
around
left.
the battle realm right now.
1 second, I messed up with my
Absolutely
camera.
we do, Dave. You know, I
There you
had a
go.
conversation with Ares the other day. He came up to me and said that he was a little impressed with the strength of the summoners in the battle realm. So I love to hear that. Seems like you guys really knocked it out of the park in Epic of Pain over the past couple of weeks.
That's right. That is a very fiery thing we got going on there. I wonder what that's about. We'll
I
find
don't
out about that in
know.
just a little bit. Matter of fact, why don't we do that now?
Let's do it.
Yeah, so.
Move the face cam a bit. Yeah, sorry. Did I do that already? I think I did that. Or is there still something wrong?
In quite a bit of time. Last time you saw our guest was in December. It is now 3 months later. Oh, yeah, it's pretty much 3 months later. Everybody welcome Kabam John, a.k.a. Kabam Crashed. Welcome back.
It went quiet, didn't it?
To be back. Really happy to be here. So I'm here to talk about what's going to be happening in the contest in March, as well as for the next couple of months in our new saga.
Lame ass jokes
This is
every
something
goddamn
I
time.
about
I wish they would
since
cut with the
I
crappy jokes.
started making sagas. You cannot
Yeah, very
make
quiet.
a
I didn't touch it though.
saga
I think it's
almost
their end.
without thinking of the Dark Phoenix saga, of course, and that is what we are going to be bringing to Summoners
Yeah.
starting in March this year.
All right. That's exciting.
So I'm sure.
It is exciting.
Just a refresher, we just finished off the Deathless Saga.
We just finished the Deathless Saga. Lots of really great stuff there, and I imagine with the excitement of Kabam Crash that this is going to be something.
Without a doubt.
Without
So
a
why
doubt.
don't we start
Yeah.
talking about it?
Yeah, let's
John,
slide right into it.
Well, okay, then let's talk
Tell
about
us
it.
what we got coming up.
Right, so it is going to be starting with the March build from
Dark
March
Phoenix
5th
Saga.
until
All right.
June 4th. So a 3-month saga, back to our 3-month cadence after spending 4 months on Glorious Games and 2 months on the Deathless Saga. We're back to 3 months with the Dark Phoenix Saga. The first thing I want to talk about is the Saga Chase. The Saga Chase will be Phoenix, a reworked Phoenix.
Ooh.
This is the first time that art and character design and the live game have come together to plan a Saga
I
Chase.
like this.
So it is Phoenix. She has a brand new model. She will have a brand new kit. And this is what Summoners will be chasing for the 3 months of the Dark Phoenix Saga.
I love that. It's very similar to Nightcrawler in the first saga, except this time there's also the character model update. I
Can
do
earn up
believe
2 copies.
most
Can
of her
earn
animations are
up to
the
2
same, but
copies.
I think
Fuck
one
yeah.
of them has a
It means
little
I can
twist
actually
to
get
it
her
as well.
duped.
Yeah, there's a little bit
Without
of a twist in
spending
there. Most
shit
of the
on.
animation is the same, but the
I
model
like
update
this.
looks absolutely incredible.
It does.
Very excited about it. And honestly, one of the reasons that we thought it was appropriate to do this with Phoenix is because her animations still look really good, right?
Yeah.
Like they still look great. So the way that this is going to work is summoners are going to collect dark plumes across the contest. They are going to use these dark
Brian,
plumes
calm
in
down.
a quest.
I'm going to call your wife.
The quest has 2 paths. Each of the paths has a gate, and you will need dark plumes to open those gates. You finish the quest once, you will get a copy of Phoenix, 7-star Phoenix. Finish the quest twice, you will get the dupe of 7-star Phoenix.
I doubt it, because then they wouldn't say
we'll have a Dark Phoenix boss. So summoners who are longtime summoners will know that there is a Dark Phoenix in the game.
Saga's
not a player
alright. There's
ownable
nothing wrong with Saga's
champion, but a boss Dark Phoenix, an NPC Dark Phoenix that had been used in the past.
There's a Twitch drop.
So we're bringing that back.
Love that.
As a boss
Here
in this
goes
quest.
this Twitch drop.
She's also getting the new model, a new model update as well, which is really cool. So players will face off against this Dark Phoenix boss for their chance to acquire their 7-star Phoenix. You will need 75 dark plumes to open each of the gates. There are a total of, I believe, 84 that are earnable across the contest, and then if you want the dupe, you're going to have to buy some additional plumes for this.
How many?
Fantastic. Now I want
How
to
many
know,
total
where
available
do I
again?
get these dark
I need to write
plumes?
this down.
Indeed. So
how many total available were?
Pretty similar to past sagas. There's going to be a bunch of these plumes across the game. You'll find some in the meta store. You'll be able to get some for completing the victory track in Battlegrounds. Now that we have switched the victory track so that you get 2 medals for a win, lose 1 medal for a loss, it's become much more approachable to finish the victory track for a lot of summoners. So yeah, these are at the end of the victory track. I don't really anticipate any endgame summoners having trouble finishing that track if they try to. There's the Incursion Challenge sector, there's the double track event, and then I don't believe we've talked about this at all.
What does that say? Shit. You have a typo there. You wrote May Valiant EQ.
No, that is not a typo. So in May, we're trialing a new difficulty of the EQ. It's not here permanently yet.
Okay.
But we realized that in order for us to produce a Valiant EQ, we need to make some pretty significant changes to the way the EQ is structured. And so in May, we're trying a version of that out for Valiant. And there will be some of the dark plumes available in that Valiant. Let's call it the beta Valiant EQ.
Sounds great.
Beta Valiant EQ.
Looks like you're going to get 1 copy of Phoenix completely for free as long as you engage in all of the game modes.
That's right.
And then there's daily deals and offers over 100 more. So
yeah, they're going to be in all the daily deals for the higher progressions over the course of the saga, as well as some other offers as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah, sounds like it's a pretty easy track. If you're free to play, you can jump on in. If you miss a couple of things, there's still a way for you to get it.
And a way to get the dupe as well, which I will certainly be chasing. I've always been a fan of Phoenix, even pre-buff version.
Got paper dupe? Yes,
messing
you got
around
paper
with
dupe.
synergies and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to jump into this one.
Have you tried out the new one?
I have. Not the final version yet, but I have messed with her a bit, and I'm very excited with that.
Yeah, she's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, but not yet, but it should be March.
Fired up?
I'm very fired up.
Fired up.
Great.
So the next thing I wanted to talk about is Lumatrix is coming. Lumatrix being the second idol after Isophene.
Lumatrix.
Right? I believe I had made a post on the forums about how we're going to be doing something different with idol acquisition. So the way that I like to think about this is the Saga Chase, Phoenix, that's kind of the engagement-based chase for a new champion over the course of this saga. All of those dark plumes are guaranteed sources. Lumatrix is different. The way that Lumatrix is going to work is players are going to collect light essence across the contest. You need 12 of these for 7-star Lumatrix. There is a free-to-play path, but the realistically, most summoners are going to have to buy some of these in order to secure Lumatrix.
I do not like this. I'm starting not like
how
this.
that's going to work on the next slide.
All right, let's see where we get these light
So
essence.
basically, you're going to get light essence sources. A lot of these are in sort of more competitive channels, so they're not guaranteed. Lots of these are in ranked rewards in different places. Some of them are guaranteed. So the Battlegrounds, there's some in Celestial. So if you're finishing at the top of Battlegrounds, you're going to secure something there. There is 1 guaranteed for finishing the victory track.
Great.
There is a guaranteed light essence in the Alliance War Encounter Showcase, a guaranteed one in Saga Incursions, a guaranteed one on each raid and Nightmare Raids map. I don't believe we have said anything about Nightmare Raids before either.
A little bit of a teaser there. You have to
bit of
stay
a
tuned
teaser.
if you want to find out about that.
Yeah, stay tuned for later in the show. They're going to talk about that. One in the Ordeal. I'll talk about the Ordeal on the next slide. There is 1 in each feature hero arena. And when I say one, I mean one. Okay.
Oh, fuck me.
There's also double track events. The best place if you need to buy some of these, I believe I calculated I'm probably going to have to buy 3 or 4 of them. The best place to do that is going to be in the weekly deals. There's going to be one in each weekly deal for higher progressions. And then you're going to be able to buy more in the Summoners Market as well. I will say that it's 12 for a 7-star copy of Lumatrix. And every 12 you get, you can get another one. So if you do get 24, you can get the dupe. So players who are finishing at the very top of the Battlegrounds ladder, they're probably going to be able to get the dupe for free.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay. Most players are going to have to buy some if they want to secure 24. But
absolutely.
yeah, that's the deal with Lumatrix. So Saga Chase is kind of like engagement based for everyone. Lumatrix, we're trying something different, doing more of like a competitive chase, which you can supplement by buying some deals if you aren't able to secure everything.
Now, is there a cap on how many light essences you can get?
No, I mean the cap would be however many you could buy, but I believe at one point there will be basically an unlimited number of them that you can purchase, so no.
Great, if you're looking to max them out, you can max them out.
Yeah,
Go for
sounds
it.
great.
All right,
Yeah,
great.
yeah, that actually does sound really great.
Yeah. All right, so you know what? Now I want to know about the
So that look.
deal. What is that?
What?
That seems pretty
I
interesting.
know.
Yeah,
that
it's pretty
looks
simple.
weird.
So we wanted to make sure that there was content for our endgame players in March, and so we're bringing back the Grandmaster's Gauntlet. We're calling it the Ordeal. Basically what it is a single path. There are no bailout paths in the middle of it anymore. Tuned up defender power, but you can only use your 7 stars. So you'll be using a different team than most summoners have used to go through this before.
Grandmaster's Gauntlet.
I'm not going to go through all the rewards in detail, but there is a full Tier 7 basic catalyst. There are Nexus crystals. There's that light essence that I mentioned. There are some awakening gem shards. So some pretty great stuff to do.
I'll
the Grandmaster's
definitely
Gauntlet. It's not
do
easy.
this. As soon
I
as.
know a lot of players think it's some of the best content we've ever produced, so get back in there and get some
Oh, yeah,
brand new
Grandmaster's
rewards.
Gauntlet overall,
And
looking
that's
back,
gonna
is like
arrive on
top 3
March 12th.
content
I
Grounds
love
ever
it. That's
made.
in like 12 days, actually.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic.
That
I mean,
sounds good to me.
Gauntlet is so much fun to go through. So going through it again with, just 7
Oh,
stars.
about Magic,
with
by
like
the
some
way.
juiced up health
Magic
and
will
attack,
not be
that's a
coming
blast.
because they
I should
actually,
go through it for the
after
first
the
time.
leak came
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
Kabam
yeah,
actually
yeah.
changed the in-game banner and removed Magic.
I'm getting there.
You know what I've been preparing to do? I've been preparing to do your challenges in
Oh,
Gauntlet.
yeah?
I haven't done them yet.
I think it's going to be the same
all
Gauntlet,
the
just
vendors
revamped
ranked up
defenders.
now,
Dude,
so it's
those-
just a
they're
matter
fun.
of
They're fun.
They will have the
trying to
Mixed
get
Master
some of my
card.
consumables back from Ares. And then,
Next rank 3 for
take it
KT?
off.
Who's
Dude,
next
you
rank
should,
3
and
for
let me
me?
know how you like it, because
Sounds
it's
good.
all it intertwines
Rank
Yeah,
4?
really nicely. There's a calendar to everything.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun.
Nice. I look forward to making my own challenges.
I hate Kabam.
One of these days.
Waru.
Yeah, one of these
Awesome.
days.
I bet there's going to be an Iceman in there somewhere.
There is probably going to be an Iceman in there at some point, yes.
Little throwback. All right. All
Maybe,
right.
though.
All right, well, that is all for Kabam Crashed, Kabam John. I say it twice just because I like both names, but it's all
Well,
good.
you will be able
thanks
to
for
get the
coming
reward
by,
Phoenix.
and I believe we have one more thing to show, and that is our motion comic for the Dark Phoenix Saga. Go ahead and throw that on the screen, Fenton, if you please.
We praise this contest for what it is. Not merely a realm of heroes and villains, but a garden of potential. You cannot see it yet. You are not ready. When all around you is darkness, light can be just as blinding. Know that what comes next is not driven by malice. That poison is within all of you, but not us. We bring the mercy of pure and noble creation. There is no war to wage, nor shadow to hide in. You are a moth drawn to the flame, and wonder shall rise from your ashes. We are a reflection of this new nexus. We have become multitudes. We are both spark and shadow, destruction and creation. Ours is a tale of fire and life incarnate. Now and forever is the saga of the Phoenix!
All right. How about that? That is the Dark Phoenix hitting the contest right now. I'm fired up.
I am very excited for this one, Dave. So we just had the conclusion of the Deathless Saga, and the Dark Phoenix Saga is right around the corner. I'm very excited to jump into this one. We've got a lot of cool stuff planned for this one.
That's right. Just a quick note, as you saw, that was Kabam Crashed. He came in to talk to us. He is out on vacation, so have a happy vacation out there. came to talk to us earlier in the week. Want to make sure that you didn't miss anything that he had to say and his presentation.
So
that was
keep that
a
to yourself,
pre-recorded,
Michael. Hit that like button,
item
but
that
keep
happened
that
there.
to yourself.
We are back live and ready to go. And I see some of you in the chat already getting your first Twitch drops so far, I believe, if you came in right on time. So we've got 2 others. There's 3 milestones, and it's going to be a continuing thing. And they, yeah, just make sure you go in there and play. All right, now we got something else on the docket, something I'd like to jump right into, like a pool. A Titan
How long
pool.
is this?
Oh,
Saga's
right,
have 3 months.
Yeah, I'm always going somewhere with it. All right, Titan pool update coming to you live. Here it comes. Ba-bam, bam, and bam. And for those of you that love graphic design, the black and white means those are the ones that are going out, and the ones in color are the ones that are coming in.
That is right. So we have Arnim Zola, Okoye, Gentle, Falcon, and Dazzler joining the Titan pool. And you might notice a little guy on the right there. That is Spider-Man Supreme. First appearance as a 7-star joining the Titan pool.
That's right. You know what? Dazzler.
That's a very
Dazzler
solid
was
pool,
in the motion comic, right? And she was on like the iceberg. She was skating uphill.
Absolutely, she was.
She has proven Blade wrong. Blade is completely wrong about that.
Okay.
Yeah, it looked like she was doing it just fine. Anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, moving on. So this is our brand new Titan pool. Make sure you keep an eye out for that. I know sometimes people are saving shards for that kind of thing. So if these are champions that you are looking for, make sure that you launch that. And speaking of Titan pools and Titan crystals,
I want Okoye a lot.
we have a giveaway.
No way.
Yes, we are giving away 5 Titan crystals, and as you know, we wanted to include everybody in on these giveaways, not just Twitch. So this is Twitch and YouTube, but no codes or anything like that.
She
All
will
you've
eventually
got to
be
do is
invasive, but not
jump
for a while.
on to this address right here, playcontestofchampions.com/stream giveaway. / Okay, you got to put the / in there. That is a necessary part of this URL. Got to put the / at the end. I know at some point someone in the chat will be like, it doesn't work. It's because of the /
You gotta have the /
Got to have the / It's literally like this. It's slanted, right? So playcontestofchampions.com / stream giveaway / and go ahead and enter in. We're going to be announcing the winners at the end of the stream, so go ahead and do your thing, and we are moving on up. All right, so up next, we've got...
As always, we have the event quest and the side
That's right.
quest. Dave, why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on in the event quest for this month?
That is right. We've got our event quest, and so the summoner presence is politely requested by a rather panicked Nightcrawler. There is something affecting
they're still
all
reading
mutants
that.
of Krakoa, which is creating an ISO madness.
I think I did too, like a month ago.
Reaction with
I think
is more volatile than ever seen before.
Things.
He
Dark
attempted to
Phoenix
contact
Saga,
Scott Summers,
reworked
aka
Phoenix, is gonna
Cyclops,
be
but it
available
seems as
in
though he is missing.
New animations, everything. There's
While
gonna be a
checking
beta
Cyclops' quarters for
Titan
clues,
update,
they instead
and
discovered
the
Jean
ordeal.
Grey, who seems to be utilizing a massive blast of her Phoenix Force to literally burn the ISO power out of her.
I'll make a summary
While it may
video.
work to help her, she's still in the state of ISO berserker rage,
this bit
and
is
will need
really
to find a
that-
focus for that energy before it turns chaotically.
Why do they
onto the
read this
citizens
out?
of
Like, honestly,
Krakoa.
why do-
Luckily, the summoner is used to diverting violent energy, so they step in.
I know why they read it out, because that chonker that used to come to the
and that
stream with the
seems
narrative
pretty
roadmaps probably got on their
exciting,
case.
Dave, and of course, as always,
Nobody
we also
cares
have
about
the
the
side
EQ,
quest
unless
coming
you
up.
get new difficulty.
We got the Phoenix Force 5. So, with the arrival of Dark Phoenix, the Phoenix Force, now greater and stronger than ever before, blazes throughout the battle realm, seeking more worthy warriors to channel its power, increasing the threat they present to the summoner.
Is this really
and
necessary?
The future of the battle realm. Both this side quest and
You shut your dirty mouth!
on March 5th and ending on April 9th. So, let's talk a little bit about what the side quest
What is the 5 fingers? Say to the face! What? Slap!
Team of 3. Okay, we have a little bit of a longer build this month. Now you complete a solo event to gain Ashen icons, and you use those Ashen icons to unlock the gate that holds your rewards. There are 2 intertwining paths, and each fight includes 1 node that is added via a trap node all the way to the final boss. Now, one important thing to note with the side quest is you can enter
rank him up for a
and
specific
practice
meta
as
with
much
Fate
as you
Seal.
want. The rewards are going to
The
be
Mystic
behind the
Spooderman.
gate that is unlocked with the Ashen icon. So you want to make sure you have that icon before you jump in. All right?
Yeah,
So you
there's
can grab
purple
those
primordial
rewards
dust.
and finish that quest.
That's right.
And since
So
it's
that
only
makes me
like
very happy.
20, I assume it's going to be the next level.
Really, really well.
I think that's going to be
Thank you.
Ascension
That's
number
nice of
2.
you.
I know sometimes the side quest, you go into the side quest, you might be like, I'm not sure what to do, but I think if you just clip that, you'll be like, I know exactly what to do.
Well, that is the
I think
goal.
that this tier 2
Yeah, it
Ascension.
is. You know what else is the goal? Showing off these brand new champions.
Oh, absolutely. That's right.
That's right. I think we have one to show right now. Fint, Kabam Riggs, without the Murta. Go ahead and run that thing.
To begin, strike the opponent with your light attacks to stack on your Neuroshock debuffs. If the opponent doesn't natively purify or cleanse debuffs, you can use your heavy attack to purify those Neuroshocks and start gaining your Uncanny passives and Psionic charges. Uncanny allows you to use less power when consuming your specials. So, build to just under your new Special 2 while continuing this process and launch your Special 1 to consume your charges and inflict your Neuroshock passives. From here, build up to your Special 2 and launch to inflict your Daunted and deal a burst of energy damage for each Neuroshock and Psionic charge. If the opponent isn't already knocked out, just repeat until they are. Now, if the opponent just loves to purify those debuffs, don't worry too much about your heavy attack and just fight normally to stack on, well, try to stack on those debuffs and profit from the easy Psionic charges. Then, go crazy with those Neuroshock passives and turn them into mind-blowing bursts of Psionic energy. And hey, that force field can really come in handy when it comes to absorbing damage if you happen to mess up. And don't forget, when awakened, her parry stun becomes a passive, allowing you to fight those skill champions who don't really love receiving stun debuffs without messing up your loop. So, stay aggressive and revel in those uncanny bursts of big red damage.
I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I like it.
So, Jean Grey is finally coming to the contest, and yeah, it's pretty exciting. She's got a lot of great stuff going on. I believe we do have a slide outlining some of the stuff she does. Can we throw that up?
Yeah, I was watching her take on Korg, man. She was rocking him.
Oh, yeah. Okay, all right.
Great. Let's move on.
So, Jean Grey, she's got those reverse controls, immunity, and energy-based attacks, right? So the energy-based attacks, of course, is going to be great for Korg, right? And all that fun stuff. She inflicts Neuroshock debuffs and passives. She's got a force field that's kind of similar to like Invisible Woman's force field in a way, right?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Except this is really powerful.
It's very powerful.
Yes.
It's very, very powerful. It's equal to 10% of her max health. It absorbs a decent amount of damage, especially if you utilize it properly. While that force field is active, she kind of mitigates Thorn's damage as well.
That's
so against like a Tuma and Killmonger, champions like that who have the Thorns going back at you. She's got stun passives via the Parry Mastery in her signature ability, also while the force field is active, and the Uncanny passives. Such a cool way to go about, like, you know, launching those special attacks.
Stop talking, Kate. Like, no, dude. I will not stop talking when I want to talk. You can just go if you don't like me talking.
Named Uncanny, right? I like the little
and it's brand new. This is like, so we have other champions that come out and we work within the mechanics. This is a brand new mechanic that we're seeing on the power bar, and it's actually really cool.
It's very cool, and it looks very cool.
Yes.
So Jean is going to be really fantastic for those skill champions who shrug her debuffs.
That is correct.
If you're not up against a shrugger, the heavy attack is going to purify those debuffs on the opponent that she places. So I believe we're going to do a little bit of live gameplay today. Dave's going to jump in and show off some of that good old Jean Grey action.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
All right, so you remember what to do?
Yep.
All right, so as you see here, is going to be going for those light attacks to place those Neuroshock debuffs there, okay? Now, when you go for the heavy attack, you're going to be doing some purification. There we go. Now, you'll see the power bar just moved, right? You're getting the uncanny passives. You want to go for the special 1 there. That's all right. Go for the special 2.
It happens so fast.
Yeah.
Once you shrink that down.
I mean, look at this. You know what? If we're doing a Battlegrounds match,
She inflicts reverse controls.
So do you even need the special 1?
She's going to have force. Isn't she going to be like a bitch-ass defender?
Watch, use it right now. So the special 1 is going to be placing those Neuroshock passives, right? And that's going to allow you to ramp up.
I think she's going to be a
further.
bitch defender.
And then when you go for the special 2, you're going to be getting some nice bursts of damage. All right? So go for those heavy attacks again, get more of those uncanny passives, or just go for the special 2. Just go for the special 2 at this point.
She's
there
dead.
we go, and that's it. That also works. So there's no rules here. You don't
I think she's going to be annoying on defense.
It's something to get used to, right? So you're used to doing your 5-hit combos while you're playing. No matter how many times you play, you shrink down that power bar, and you're like, oh, wow, I'm already at a special 2.
Yeah.
And so, yes, it's even more powerful. Like, I didn't even get a chance to, like, properly do that loop, but it didn't matter.
It didn't really matter.
It didn't matter at the end of the day.
Sometimes you just want to hit the opponent more than they
Might
hit
be.
you.
That's a good call.
And then you do a pretty good job.
Yeah, and then it works out. The burst damage is nice. She reminds me a bit of Dust when I play her.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the applying the debuffs and purifying the debuff in a different way, just slightly. But yeah, this is a good time.
It's a good time. You know, Dust has the power efficiency passives, right? It allows her to like go for the special 2 into the special 1, right? You go for the combo into the special 1, and it's very similar with Jean, except uncanny is kind of like that power efficiency in a different way.
Exactly. So yeah, if you're excited to get your hands on Jean, I would highly recommend. At least I'm going to go do it.
She's a great one. So I believe we also have another champion this
We do. Kabam Riggs.
Let's take a look.
To begin, perform a heavy to inflict your disintegration passive. Strike the opponent and start building your techno-mechanical virus charges. These will build naturally, so just focus on fighting normally. Once you reach 30, you'll inflict your techno-mechanical infection. Make your way up to about 2.5 bars of power, and then launch to gain both of your fury passives. After this, build to special 1 and cancel your heavy after the second hit to inflict your disintegration and burst the opponent down with instant disintegrations. Now, this burst is increased for each personal disintegration on the opponent. So, in a longer fight, you can launch your special 3 to inflict your lengthy disintegration debuff. And don't forget, whenever a non-instant energy damaging effect fails due to his infection, he inflicts his disintegration vulnerability passive. And his self-repair buff is extremely useful for countering bleed, poison, and crush effects. And hey, that pursuit passive on his heavy attack is great for countering those pesky evaders. So, don't let any slippery mutant champions mess up your loot. Activate that pursuit
I
and
like how
disintegrate
don't let
all
slippery
in your
mutant
path.
bullseye.
Oh, that is the Bastion of really great Onslaught counters.
Yeah, so he's obviously great against Onslaught. As you saw in the video, he kind of messes with him in a lot of ways. He can parry those non-contacts. He can also reduce the ability accuracy of the Daunted, actually allowing you to do it.
What's up with
counter the crush,
that's really fun as well. It's like you get the crush on you, you get some regen. If it breaks your
Bastion
block,
looks sexy,
regen even more. If you fail his Neuroshock, you
right,
do
collect
disintegration vulnerability, you do your disintegrations, all that fun stuff.
Which
Let's get the slide up on the screen outlining what he can do. He's got some resistances to bleed and poison, you know, kind of like that
drops
Omega
inventory.
Yeah, it's like a step up from Omega Sentinel.
Yeah,
I was looking at it, I was like, man, it's a little bit, I like that. Now I'm like a little confused as to which one I want to use now.
Well, you just ranked up your Omega Sentinel.
I did.
Right?
I just did. Well, like 4 days ago.
Yeah, right. If only you knew Bastion was coming, Dave.
Yes, I don't know these things.
So the self-repair is great. He can parry non-contact attacks, which isn't just, you know, for Onslaught. That's also Dust, for example, has those. Negasonic has those. Other champions who are outside of the mutant class has those as well. He has virus charges that he inflicts, kind of like Warlock in a way, that results in an infection, kind of like Warlock in a way. And that's kind of like
he looks very good though.
You don't have to really
animation especially.
That's like all part of his kit. You know, you want to use the special attacks while the infection is active. It's very rare that you use a special when it's not, you know. He also inflicts power power reroute. So that's a really interesting new mechanic as well. That goes on when the infection happens, and that essentially gives him additional combat power rate based on what he's reducing on the
That sounds kind of cool.
Now he has those disintegrations in his kit. Disintegration does two things. It does some damage over time while also reducing combat power.
I think Phoenix is actually going to be either dual threat or a defender as well.
Very nicely with the
Because did you guys notice that Phoenix inflicted reverse controls on the opponent every time she threw a special attack, and she has that shield? I think she's going to be annoying on defense.
And kind of like Beta Ray Bill, how Beta Ray Bill interacts very nicely with the Thor relic, increasing the potency of his Furies. Kind of the same thing with Bastion. It's going to increase the potency of all of his burst damage, so that disintegration and whatnot.
Okay, so you need Sentinel relic for him.
Mutants.
That's right. And bringing on Sentinel as your relic is going to help. They do very, very nice things.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the extra damage that you do, the extra 10%, plus it's doubled with the mutants, I think is quite nice. Now, I think
both of
everyone's
them
waiting to see what Mike can do.
Let's do it. So we're up here against good old Storm in Realm of Legends here. Let's take a peek. So he's rather straightforward.
Phoenix is getting buffed.
What I'm going to be doing here is
but not right now, I think.
I'm going to be parrying, and I'm going to do
Thank you.
5-hit combos just to inflict those virus charges. All right. Now, another thing you can do is right away, you can go for that heavy attack, right? Now, the reason why you want to do that is because you're going to place that disintegration. And it's not a crazy high disintegration at the end of the day, but what that's going to do is just have that little extra damage over time just ticking away, right? Now, at this point, as you can see, we did some decent damage on that special 2, but we're going to go for a heavy attack. 1, 2, into the special 1 to get all that burst damage going. And that did a very decent amount of damage.
That's a solid amount of damage for the level 2, level 1 rotation.
Right? The disintegration is doing a nice job just kind of canceling that out. And that's really going to be all she wrote. So after you go for the special 2 to get your initial Fury, you can kind of go for the special 1s back to back to back. You could probably get like 3 or 4, possibly even 5 off. And if the Fury falls off, go back to the special 2. But usually,
seems like fairly simple to play.
Wanting to use Bastion, you really don't have to reapply. At least that's what I found. If you're doing like Abyss or Necropolis, like you're probably going to have to recycle. Additionally, though, he has another mechanic against mutants.
No, but it increases his like burst damage and everything else. That's why the disintegration is there, not to do a lot of damage.
Which is
disintegration is there
his target matchups, right? So it's
to fuel his abilities, basically.
Your Fury, your disintegration, your pursuit passive on your heavy attack. It's going to pretty much like keep him like at that level the entire time. Then you just keep going for the special 1s. Additionally, special 1, that burst damage is based off of the disintegrations on the opponent. Special 3 places a debuff, so you could really juice up that damage.
That's right. Yeah, and it's a long one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta say, I didn't really want to interrupt any part of this. It was sounding very much. I don't even know if I can say the name, but the guy who does the paintings, like you were very calm on this one. You were just kind of like walking through, and you're just like, yeah, you just want to like grab this and just like put this right here, and you want to glue this right here, and then it sounds like, wow, I'm actually kind of relaxed.
Skill sounds good. Yeah, skill class is getting bullied at this point.
Trying to keep the guys relaxed, just
how do you enter the giveaway? We do not know yet.
That's right. Well, we got some other things going on at the same time. That was Jean Grey and Bastion looking absolutely insane.
The video is really low.
I actually don't know which one I want to get. I might have to go for all of those crystals.
I personally enjoy both of them.
I do. I
really
do.
Yeah.
It's a simple gameplay style on both.
Yeah.
There isn't too much of a resource
That's
to
the
be
pinned
built there.
comment.
And with that,
I
with
forgot
that power
Captain
gain that you get on Bastion,
just
it's really
click
easy
on the
to build up
pinned
your
comment.
SP2 and build right under the SP3 and go for the SP1 if you want to do really quick loops.
Absolutely.
Or if you just want to build to the SP3 and get that done, it's very easy within just like regular matches. It's not a lot to build
lots
up.
of utility, great damage on both. It's a great moment.
Yeah, I hope the new champions are good too.
Yeah, let's go. And we do have other things here as well because I am beaming with excitement for this next
They
one.
did not talk about any updates.
I am beaming. Can we get that tossed up on the screen here? We've got the Cyclops double track.
That's right. We're doing a thing with Cyclops.
That's right. There is a the Cyclops blue team. He's going to be on the double track. You can get him as a 7-star.
A friendly reminder for those of you who started playing the game in the past 48 hours, we did have a.
They really included 25% tier 6 CC selector as something worth mentioning.
I voted for Doctor Strange, but that's okay.
So did I.
Cyclops is pretty cool too.
Yeah.
I'm actually very excited for Cyclops. I was messing around with him the other day, and he is very, very good. So
Wait,
very
you've
excited for that.
seen the new one?
They really included 25% TS6CC as something that's
I think there's a new one.
to be
Yes,
thrown
well,
out
yeah,
there.
yeah, okay, that's right. I only started playing like 48 hours
Yeah,
ago.
well, that's all right.
Yeah, 48 hours ago.
I've seen it. I think it's pretty cool. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. You know.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
day.
this is
All
the
right,
box
we got
one.
the Cyclops double track here. If you're on the free track, you're going to be able to get 7-star shards, exalted shards, platinum pool pieces, dark plumes, and you already heard about dark plumes from Kabam Crash. And if you're on the paid track, you can get up to 5, 6, and 7-star Cyclops. The same 7-star shards, exalted. You can get
He's
25%
getting an ability kit.
T6CC selector and 1 light essence. So yeah, so let's just go ahead and move on to the next thing.
I think we should.
Yeah, which is going to be our next giveaway for Jean Grey and Bastion, or Bastion, not and. Jean Grey or Bastion. Let's go. Let's toss up that information for the giveaway on the screen. Kabamrix without the Murtaugh. All right, once again, this is for playcontestofchampions.com/stream giveaway / playcontestofchampions.com/stream giveaway / So go ahead and you do the whole thing. We will collect the winners. We're going to announce all the winners at the end of the stream. The winners of the Twitch drops, the Titan pool, the Titan crystals, and we're going to be announcing the Jean Grey or Bastion winners. And we will contact you. All of that stuff ready to go. All right, moving on. We've got a very special guest with us. You have not seen her for 6 months?
I mean, I have never won any.
But... Welcome back to the stream. Kabam Riri in the house.
No, they have not
It's going
showed the new
great.
Cyclops
Yeah.
abilities for
So we've got
whatever
some
reason.
Really great things to talk about today.
You missed a lot
which
of
is
this
going
one,
to
Josh.
be the International Women's Day rework vote.
What?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's the rework vote. Yeah, because I don't think anybody knew what that was. You know, I saw some chatter, happening out there, but nobody knew exactly what it was. And so we are going to have a summoners, a rework vote essentially, and we chose content creators from our community. We've chosen beyond that, and including Kabam Riri. It's the first time we're having someone from Kabam as part of the vote to represent. So tell us a little bit about that, Kabam Riri.
So that was a rework
I'll
vote
start off just
selected.
because some of you might not have seen me on here before. I'm Kabam Riri. I am a champion producer, so I am involved in everything champions from the creation process, and I work with the art team and the design team to make sure that the champions get made and everyone works together in harmony. I know some of you who would have seen one of our senior designers come on here. He refers to himself as Champ Daddy. I'd like to refer to myself more as the champion grandma. You know, they're all my children.
No, we know
so
the
yeah,
champions
let's
in this
talk
vote.
about the International
Squirrel Girl,
Women's Day
Morningstar,
rework
Proxima
vote.
Midnight,
So
Jubilee,
we have,
X23, Rogue.
7 really
Maybe
cool.
forget something.
Slide.
Yeah, we do have a slide for this. Can we load up our slide here?
Loading.
There we go.
There
we
it
go.
is. Look at that.
So we have 7 wonderful women from the Contest of Champions.
Oh, Invisible
who are
Woman.
all Still kind of pretty sick. Like we love each of them for their own unique abilities and everything. But each one has been assigned to one
this
of
is
us
for
ladies,
rework.
including 6 wonderful content creators. I will list them now. I brought my list. So make sure to check these girls out to see who everyone's representing and why they want you to vote for their assigned champion. We have Kat Murdoch, Misty K13, Dragon, Marcy, Volatility, and Allison Edit. So make sure to check those ladies out. So yeah, the vote will be happening, it'll be starting on March 5th, and you will be assigned a selector similar to our other Summoner's Choice vote, and then you pick who you want to be reworked. And then as you follow through solo objectives and other objectives, you'll be able to give more votes. And then, and also each of us has been assigned a promo code. And with that promo code, again, if you wait, you have to wait until March 5th. But once you use that promo code, you will get a ton of free stuff for each lady assigned. And we love free stuff.
Wow.
So
So why don't you tell us a little bit about your choice?
Okay.
Oh, so we're gonna have
my choice
promo codes
is
then.
Rogue. Yeah. Do we have anything to show, Finny? I think we have some slides.
I believe we do.
Yeah, we do.
Oh yeah, we
There
do.
you go.
Okay, so Rogue. Why should we vote for Rogue? We should vote for Rogue because
We should
right
not
now
vote
we
for
are
Rogue.
in
Screw Rogue.
X-Men
Her
time in the
cakes are
contest,
good,
if
but
you
not
didn't
that
notice.
good.
Jean Grey looks awesome. Bastion looks awesome. Cyclops won the vote. So let's just put another peak X-Men in there. My
It is a
personal
very
favorite.
X-many time.
It is.
You know?
Are you trying to like add some stress to that triangle? So we just got Jean Grey
Invisible Woman or
There's
Squirrel
going to
Girl?
be a new blue
Is the way.
Cyclops
I think
on
Squirrel
the
Girl.
horizon that nobody
Your
knows
glass
what he
sucks,
looks
so
like yet.
Squirrel Girl.
And and now you want Rogue?
And now I want Rogue.
Okay.
So yeah, Rogue, most of you will know her power set anyway, but just from the comics and from the movies and from the TV show, she's super
Squirrel
powerful.
Girl, maybe.
She's got a bit of a sad backstory. She started off sad,
You want to
and
be
then
watching?
she
Could be.
went and found Mystique
Right
and
to
Destiny,
be.
got a little mad, and then as she grew into her power, she just got bad. She is a baddie. So let's vote for Rogue. She started off with a power where she involuntarily absorbed power and stole power and life from others, and then
Yeah, I
as
think
time went
Invisible
on,
Woman
and
is
as stories go on, it's a
objectively
very
the
long
best call
story run.
because
It was more voluntary.
already.
One of the most famous versions of her, she's absorbs Miss Marvel's power.
Or
and
Squirrel Girl,
sticks
because
with her.
Squirrel Class needs all the help.
But yeah, imagine her kit being reworked to be a little closer to that. Also, another reason to vote for her, don't take my word for this, but I have it on good authority, she has the best hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
She does have nice hair.
I can see that. Hey Finn, can we throw up that slide? We'll run through the vote real quick, just so that we have some stuff on screen for our content creators to see. There we go. So this is a breakdown of the International Women's Day vote. You already got most of it from Kabam Riri here. There's going to be 7 realm events representing each rework vote champion. So once you get a male inside of your count, that ballot is going to be worth 160 votes. You'll get a profile pic from Cap Murdoch and a 2- and 3-star version of each champion. For those of you that want to expand your 2-star rosters and 3-star rosters for that matter, from there you're going to lock in your vote to start contributing to your champion choice and that realm event, right? Once you've chosen a champion, once you've locked in your vote, that is going to activate a daily solo objective. That's going to launch the very next day, right? So your first day of voting is going to be receiving your ballot and locking in your vote. Then you're going to get the daily solo objective the next day. That's going to be 30 votes. You're going to just do something relatively
40
simple. Win
units a
5,
day,
win
actually,
5
though.
fights, all good. On top of that, you also have the Women of Power Special solo daily objective, right? So this one actually launches on March 5th as well. As long as you use any champion from any of the choices, you can also win additional votes, and you can vote for any champion with those. So if you want to campaign, you want to get other people to vote for your champion, you could do all of that. Then you got this Summoners Market promo codes. You're going to get that from each of the creators. So make sure you keep an eye out from each one of those. You're going to be able to get special titles and additional votes there. That's going to go directly for your main vote champion. And the best part about this is that you get to track votes for the first time in real time. So you can check each one of the realm events, see how many points there are, and then you can see exactly where everything is instead of waiting for the next daily update and all that good stuff. And then the milestones on each of these, you're going to have 10 milestones. Each milestone contains 40 units, and depending on your progression, you're going to get either a Nexus Cavalier, Nexus Grandmaster, or a Nexus Premium Hero Crystal. And those crystals contain all the female champions in the game, except for like the NPCs and the bosses and stuff like that.
That sounds great.
It does. It sounds really great. Now, Kabam Riri, what is your code?
My code is Rogue Best Hair. Don't forget it.
Rogue Best Hair. Wow, that hair looks really familiar.
Yeah, I know, right?
It does.
Yeah,
Can't put my finger on it.
Yeah, me neither. All right, so that is it for International Women's Day vote. Keep an eye out for that. That's going to come in on March 5th. Next up, we have a segment that I would like to call the Art Team recap. Let's get that bad boy up there.
Woo!
Oh, you got
All
your
right,
own segment here. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Jean Grey. Yeah.
Let's do it. So, yeah, let's talk about Jean Grey. She's coming out in March, and just in light of our Women's Day celebration and all the fun stuff that will come with that, I'll talk a little bit on Jean Grey. So, unlike some of the champions that we make, because there's so many versions of her out there and so much reference, we ended up not making concept art for her, because everyone, if you say Jean Grey, everyone has like a picture in their head of her. But I believe we have some images we use for reference. So one thing we wanted to do was make sure that she stays very different from Phoenix and Dark Phoenix in the game. And
now it's starting to get
other than her outfit, obviously, in the model, the way she uses her power is very like forehead focused. And even though in X-Men 97 her power is kind of blue, in the comics we leaned more to that version. Her powers are very
I don't think
pinky.
9.2 is
she
this
is
one.
an Omega level mutant by herself, without the Phoenix, without the Dark Phoenix influence. We needed to give her justice for who she is, because she is super powerful all by herself.
What's the code? Nothing yet.
Yeah, and if you're my age, you would have grown up watching her in the old X-Men movies and the old X-Men cartoons, so it's super cool to be able to work on a champion like this now. So yeah, look at her power, zoom. Let's go. Yeah, up next we have, I pulled some of our work in progress videos from our animator and when we started working on her. And so you can see how we kind of tackled doing different fighting style, different look. We just wanted to make sure that she looked cool and just not derivative of anything else that we've done. But again, we want to make sure that she looks
Thank you.
powerful as she
THX
is.
for their content.
Get him!
And remember, guys, hit that like button.
I love when she
Do it.
messes with the Sentinel bot.
But thank you very much, Mike.
The limbs on the special too.
Yeah,
and
that's
just
super
kind of
fun.
like steps on him at the end.
Yeah, that
Very
stuff
cool.
is super hard to implement. Well, not super hard, but including other props that are quite high quality is always difficult on a game like this on
And
mobile.
it looks great. It looks
does.
fantastic.
I will say one thing before we keep going. The promo code
Yes, Grandmaster
for
Gauntlet
Command
will be
Riri,
updated,
that is on
and it's going to be
March
called
5th.
the
That is
Ordeal.
for the International Women's Day vote. So on March 5th, go in and drop in Rogue's best hair. It's not today, but it will be in the future. In the future, it'll be today.
Yeah.
On the 5th.
Put it in your calendars.
On March 5th. Yeah. Okay. All right. Moving on.
Cool. So yeah, as you can see, our animator did an excellent job, and so did our VFX artist. For those of you that haven't watched me before, our pipeline is usually we do concept art and we pull a ton of reference as a team. We brainstorm what the character does, our favorite scenes in TV shows, movies, comic panels, things like that. And then we pick and brainstorm together moves that they would do for their base set, specials, victory, and what they look like when you level them up. And then after that, the animator works on it, and the animator has to work very close to the designer because the hits really impact how the character's kit is designed. So that's a really important part, like when those hits happen, how far the translation is it a projectile, is it energy-based, things like that.
Yeah, Wolverine needs like a
they work together,
or
and
something,
then
just to calm down a bit.
to polish it up, we get our VFX artist on it, and they have to
the code
make sure
will work
everyone has
on
to make
March
sure that
the
what we're doing
5th,
stays true
not
to the
right now.
character and looks cool and doesn't physically break the game by looking like being too much, basically. And so I believe we have the final special moves video that yeah. So you can see the VFX added onto her, which weren't on the animation work in progress videos. And you can see that
The VFX are cool.
They did an amazing job. Look at her go, look. And then, yeah, also one thing we have to consider too is, as you can see when she has the reverse control effects on Doom here.
Oh yeah, you got
We do not know that in
Yeah, so
no problem.
that kind of thing can be quite difficult to implement, especially on characters that already have quite a lot going on visually. The team, as always, do an amazing job in making sure everything works.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, she looks amazing, and of course, our team don't miss. And
Team
I
don't
believe
miss.
we have other items in the our team recap. What do we got going on?
Huh?
So, yeah, as you
Why
all
are they
know,
killing our
Blue
BGs now?
Cyclops
Just
won
lazy.
the Summoner's Choice vote by like this much.
Yeah.
He won by like this much.
Yeah, well, let's get a look at that.
He won regardless. So yeah, you will see more of him in a future stream. He's not quite finished up yet. But one thing I did want to tell you guys is that for my favorite thing about the process of working on the Cyclops rework, he had the whole shebang similar to what Iron Man had over a year ago now, whereas model, updated, animations, and VFX. And one thing that our designer made sure to do with him was stay true to what was awesome about him in his existing kit and just giving him a major glow up.
Did they increase the size of his crotch?
And another thing that I enjoyed whilst working
Did
with
they
him
add
from the art
extra
side
shading
was just
to that
the
underwear?
way that he used to be was very
It's
like
I
stoic,
swear
like,
his crotch looks
grounded,
bigger than he
but
used
we
to.
had a bit more fun in making him more like energetic and looking very strong, which was super fun. And if you have watched X-Men content your entire life,
Chels were in Cup, probably.
He did used to be
It
represented
was right in
quite
the middle of
stoic
screen.
as a leader, but in the more recent X-Men 97 show, he is much more energetic, and that was what we're going for.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that was a
He's
Summoner's
hard.
Choice rework
Box
vote,
stuffing.
right?
Yes.
So we're still on the subject of Summoner's Choice, huh?
We are,
Cyclops.
indeed, yes.
Because there was one recently.
Yeah, he does now bigger.
And the winner was
Definitely,
Mr.
it seems
Knight.
like it.
Yeah.
Do we have any updates?
So, as some of you know, our champion creation process is quite a long one. So we'll see Mr. Knight later in the year, but I want to give you an update on how he's doing right now, I guess. Yeah. So we were super excited that he won the vote, not who I voted for, but that's okay.
All the way around.
But yeah, the team, we have some like super Mr. Knight super fans on our team, so it's been a fun process so far. One thing that we love about him from the TV show is that he kind of acts like a comic relief for Moon Knight.
Oh yeah.
Which is, you know, super fun. But we are leaning closer towards the comic version of him. It's
we do not know yet. They have not talked about 9.2,
and it's just a little more fleshed out. So we are leaning more towards him, where he, you know, he has like a boxing history. He was in the military at some point. He's very, very cool, very charismatic. I pulled some panels from my favorite comic run with him. It's like the Ellis run around 2014. Most of Moon Knight's comics are available on Marvel Unlimited. I'd recommend you read them if you like the more like dark stuff, a little bit gory. These ones I pulled were very gory, so I had very limited ones I could bring on the stream for a 9 a.m. stream. But this...
Maybe if we move later on.
Maybe a little bit.
Right now,
but yeah, he's super cool. He's very strong, and this and just
it was right in the middle of the screen.
Straight into it, no fear, no hesitation. But he looks super cool doing it. He is suited up, and he knows it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if there's one thing Kabam does
and one
well,
thing I really
typically,
like
it's
about
the box.
these, well, the art style's really cool
almost
because
all of the
everything,
Guardians box have been good,
he's
except
very
for,
white,
like,
and the
Sentry.
background's always very dark, and it's just a really cool contrast to like read through. And
you know,
also,
Red Skull Sinister. They have been doing a
just
very
gave
good
me
job.
Anime vibes. I'm not going to go into detail, but if you read it, you get what I mean.
Nice.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah,
it's
very, very good. And we've got one last thing that you
Somebody
brought
time out
along for
AirPower
us.
G.
Well, first of all,
Calm
thank
down,
you
buddy.
for coming on and doing the art team recap.
Oh yeah.
It's been absolutely amazing, and she's left us with a parting gift to give us more of an in-depth look.
Mods,
well, not really
pretty
in-depth look,
please?
maybe a visually in-depth look at Lumatrix. Let's go ahead and check that out.
Yeah, Lumatrix. Why wouldn't they tell us abilities of this?
Dude, he's looking solid.
He's looking good. Those animations are incredible. For people who weren't here in the earlier part of the stream, that is Lumatrix, the second idol of the contest, one of our upcoming champion releases.
That's right. He does have pretty good animations. Let's take a closer look there, Fenton Riggs. All right, here we go.
All right, look at that.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I love that idol animation.
Yeah.
One thing I did notice, though.
What?
He doesn't have biceps.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he still has forearms.
Oh.
Forearms.
Right.
All right, that's it. All right, we're moving on to the next thing. We got a last few things before we end our show today. Let us check out the next item on the list. Okay, we got the boos are what I live for. Okay, I am sorry. I know some people got sucked in on it, and they're like, "He got me again." All right. Let's talk about our next subject, Mike. I believe you've got some news about our Alliance events.
Absolutely. So let's bring it up on screen here. We have an upcoming update to Alliance raids that we're going to be calling Nightmare Raids. Now, very akin to the title Nightmare Raids, these are going to be hard, very, very hard raids, Alliance events for those who want a little bit of an extra challenge. There's a new difficulty being added on top. It's going to be the same entry cost, so we'll get that out of the way right away. New bosses, along with additions of boss phases and raid pennants. We're not going to go into all of the things right here. There's going to be a very in-depth forum post and post on the website, wherever you get your news. So make sure you keep an eye on our socials so you can learn all about that.
But what if I don't want a new challenge?
Well, that's a really great question, and I am so glad you asked.
Because I'm liking my raids right now, just how they are.
You're liking your raids?
Yeah,
well, what if they were just a little bit simpler and easier for you as well?
I can do that.
Because
I got family time.
You got family time.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
And regular raids will become more approachable to
Yes.
summoners who found the current version a little bit too challenging. So there's going to be
Okay, so they're going to basically make one version slightly harder than currently and one slightly easier than currently.
On top of all of that, we're doing some updated rewards, all right? It's going to be updated rewards, making your efforts.
How about AQ rewards update?
While also both maps will include those idol essence rewards after the final boss, which is, of course, how you get that champion with the
There
four
will
arms.
be Valiant EQ beta. They did talk
And
something
again, we're not
about
going
that,
to
but
go
there's
into
no
all the
details.
details of the new boss nodes and who they are. Obviously, we got Big Apocalypse right there, so that might be a little bit of a hint in the whole X-Men theme going on. But keep an eye on those socials so you can learn all about everything coming to Nightmare Raids very, very soon.
Yeah, you know what else is coming?
What is it?
Yeah, Daredevil Reborn.
Get out of
Yeah,
town.
Daredevil Reborn. I'm excited about that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we should do something with that.
Maybe we should do something with that.
Maybe we should.
Yeah.
What do we got on the screen?
Yeah, let's
bring that up.
Let's pull that up.
So, Daredevil Reborn, you might have heard of it, is coming to a TV screen near you. So we're doing something with Daredevil Hell's Kitchen. There's going to be weekly bundles in the store granting a Hell's Bell, which is a new resource, and one Bullseye Valiant Crystal for those players who are Throne Breaker and up. There's going to be 2 bundles per week. It's going to run for 9 weeks alongside the show, and purchasing each bundle is going to allow you to exchange those Hell's Bells for an offer chain culminating in 7-star Daredevil Hell's Kitchen. Now, if you don't know what
who
the
the
chain is,
fuck
that's
wants
essentially
Daredevil?
that new thing we've been trying in the store where you move through the offer, right? You're going to trade in those Hell's Bells for that. Now, if you miss any of those Hell's Bells, you will be able to use your units as well. So there will be a free-to-play avenue for 7-star Daredevil Hell's Kitchen as well. And if you go through the whole chain, there might just be a way to awaken him as well.
All right. So just checking in with my team right here to see if we are ready to announce our winners. I know we have our winners for the Titan Crystal ready to go.
Really? No 9.2, no BG rewards, no nothing.
Gene and Bastion, I believe so. Let's just make sure that we've got that updated. Do we see those updates in there, Kabam Riggs? All right, we are good to go. Let us, or tomato. Sorry, it's a little inside joke. Let's go ahead and announce those winners. Let's see. First, winners for the Titan Crystal is going to be Moon Ant 3000.
Never seen any of those guys.
Gimme Kith?
Gimme Kith.
Gimme Kith.
Good.
Crazy Sam 1258. Blazing Ken. Is that Shoryuken? What? Sounds like it. All right, and Slayered. So congratulations, Titan Crystal winners. That is going to be the new pool. So as soon as that drops and that comes out, you're going to have access to maybe get yourself a Dazzler or maybe even Spider-Man Supreme.
Or Arnim Zola.
Or Arnim Zola or any of the fun. Yeah, they're all fun.
Yeah, they're
all of them are
effectively
fun.
recycled
Next up, we've
Grandmaster
got
Gauntlet
Gene and
ones.
Bastion.
Yes, we do. And
Yeah,
those
a lot of
winners are
sales.
going to be...
Wait, I went backwards. Here we go.
Let's
Forwards.
go forwards. Young Pope 88. Carnosaur 94.
Another
I know.
soar. How about that?
Massacre 002. Gen Zen Army and Coyote Somi. Congratulations on
No
winning
BG
your
rewards,
choice of
Bob News, no.
Bastion or Jean Grey.
Bastion or Jean Grey.
Well, I think
Just
Ken
gotta
is in
make
your
sure
alliance
I'm clear
now?
on that.
I
Just
think
like
you're
now,
very
Bastion
clear.
and Jean Grey, they're just like, well, both.
No, they
Like,
do exist.
No.
They do exist.
No.
No. Also, on top of that, I think I forgot to mention it earlier. Not only are you getting the champion of your choice, you're also getting 1.1 million gold, and you're going to get a 1 to 2 gem, so you can take them up to rank 2 right away at pretty much no cost to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's going to be really great. All right, and so that is it for our show today. Just one little final reminder. We do have the new sigil. It's in the store. It's been updated. Got updated in January. So make sure you check that out. Jump into the Summoners Market. Sign up for the sigil. It's great. It's good.
Absolutely. Yeah. So this was a very fun stream. We had Jean Grey. We had Bastion. If you liked looking at that Bastion, there might be something in the Summoners Market upon his pre-release date that you might want to keep an eye out. That's all I'll say.
That's right. Jump into the Summoners Market. There's a Bastion of...
Alrighty then. One thing before we leave. We do have these 3 crystals. Let's see, because sometimes you can get something half decent from them. This is not half decent. Okay, come on, next one, be good. Come on. 2 Valiant crystals. We get some more crystals to open. Come on, something nice. I think once I got 2 for alpha fragments from this. But nope. Well, I do have a featured 6 to open. There is no code. You get no code. There is only Twitch drops, not a code. We got a featured 6-star hero. I am looking for one champion in particular here. That's not this one. I got banned from the Twitch even for... I mean, yeah. You can expect that. As soon as you say something, anything negative about Kabam, they're gonna ban you in forums or Twitch or YouTube or anywhere. Come on! Check patch notes. We'll do in a second. 5-star. Go here. Claimed all that already. And the last one. International Women's Dark Phoenix Saga. Release notes. Phoenix Force 5? What the fuck is that? Come on, a 7-star Nexus. Yeah, right, a 5-star. Always 5-star. As far as we know, no BG rewards buff. But Champion Jean Grey, the Dark Phoenix Saga, Event Quest, Grey Matter, Sure Side Quest, Phoenix Force, whatever, Everest Content, Grandmaster Gauntlet, Nightmare Raid, Sure, International Women's Day, Sure, Cyclops Boot. It's an offer. They put offer in the patch notes. Idol Essences, Loki Charms, St. Patrick's Day to the contest, take part in solo objectives, and... Alright, this might be fun. Level 66 to 70 rewards, doesn't matter, because we do not know. Adjusted, okay, some bug fixes. We're gonna read those a bit later. Dark Phoenix, International ones, Adol, Lumatrix. Okay, Chicken Cray, Phoenix Rework, Bastion, Alliance. Okay. And the pull is on this also. Alliance quest maps will also be receiving Saga Team boss update, so there is a hope for a rewards update here. Yes, no 9.2 in March, by the looks of it. Grey Matters event quest. Phoenix Force 5 side quest. Yeah, nobody cares. That was the Alliance for Season 56. That's already started. Okay, there's nothing here. And what's the Phoenix Force 5? Is it just the... Yeah, the side event basically. Yeah, whatever. 1 second. Because I saw the... One second. Glass alloy crystals. Because we saw the tier 2 ascension dust thingy, didn't we? And see, where's that? Let's conquer. That's just tier 2 primordial dust? So that dust was just tier 2 primordial dust. Okay. Yeah, fine. Okay, Mando. That's fine. Right. Lost in the sauce right now. I just read it, so yeah, I'll, do let me know what's going on with you. But for now, that will be the end of the stream, I think. I do have some videos to make. Phoenix Saga. But yeah, okay. They gave out witch drops. Yeah, you can claim them. Anyways, that's it for now. I'm gonna catch you guys later. And go make some vids. Bye bye. Do you get EPA comments? I think I did. I'm not super sure. If I didn't, it's gonna be file level 1 revise, file level 2 revise. Bye bye.
Hello there, guys.